Zora Ephron. She said, above all, be the heroine of your life and not the victim. Be the heroine of your life and not the victim. This morning, as I was riding my bicycle just to get some fresh air, open space, because it's down to the wire before I head to New Jersey, but everywhere that I was riding near the park where those ducks are, there was mess. There was poop-a-loop everywhere. And there was no way that my wheels could go without riding in it. And it made me think this. Don't allow the mess to cause you to miss what's next. Don't allow the mess to cause you to miss what's next. So often we get focused on what's not going right, what's not going well, what's not going according to plans. Do you know how many plans I've had that fizzled out? Sabotage. Let's talk about sabotage. The number one thing I hear in session, Christy, I have imposter syndrome. Do you know this word sabotage originated from French workers who would throw their wooden shoes in the industrial machinery to stop production? Lire sabot. To stop production. So can you imagine the impact of a negative thought? I was watching Lady Gaga's documentary, and she was talking about how she has millions of people, the fans, screaming her name, but when she goes home, she's alone, lonely. And I began to listen to her story, and she said that every time she hits certain records, sells millions, all of a sudden her love life crashes. And so she started to associate success. When I get a certain level, the relationship fails. What does that do? That creates a limiting belief. We have to be intentional about rewiring any thought. We war with our words. We win with our words. But you have to watch your words. And so if I were coaching Lady Gaga, we would start reconstructing how she views success. That success is possible and love being the icing on the cake. She can have the best of both worlds. She does not have to be limited to having one over the other. That she is worthy of receiving a love in the midst of wild success. Every single morning when I wake up, I look in that mirror and I talk to myself. The current affirmation that I'm on is, who are you? Trailblazer. What are you here to do? Break through barriers. Who are you? A trailblazer. What are you here to do? Break through barriers. And so just because I empowered myself and affirmed myself 3 weeks ago, that's old news. I need new news for the new challenges. And I was so inspired by Richard Branson recently on Sunday, 7/11. He launched his spacecraft. You know, they've been testing this for 17 years, and his story is so inspiring. I love his spirit because he's learned how to do work and play and work. You don't know where one ends and where one begins. That's the life when you're doing what you absolutely love. I hear so many individuals, they are so unhappy working at 8 to 5 and nothing against 8 to 5, but if you're disconnected, if it's not meaningful, if it's not fulfilling, it's gonna make that 8 to 5 a long day. And Richard said when he was a young boy, he dreamed of reaching the stars. That's what his mother told him, that you can reach for the stars. And he said he remembered watching the moon landings on a black and white television. He never let go of the dream in his heart. And now as an adult, he has his own spacecraft. Okay, he's an astronaut. It's just mind-blowing. Hence galactic. Go galactic. That's immense. It's vast. It's no limits. He said, let's make the impossible the inevitable. The brave may not live forever, but the cautious do not live at all. That's what he said. The brave may not live forever, but the cautious, they don't live at all. I don't know about you here, but I'm not here to just exist. I'm not here to just exist. There was a young lady I was considering hiring, and in our conversation, she sounded like she was still in the bed. and she was not leading the conversation. I have a strong personality. I have a lot of energy. I am a force of life. It's like electric bolts. Sometimes I can't even manage my own energy. And I can't have somebody leading me who's passive. And so she won't be hired. You have to understand that how you show up matters. What's stopping you from showing up? What's stopping you from soaring? What's stopping you from shining? More than likely, it's self-sabotage. It's some thought. We war with our words and we win with our words. Use your words wisely on today. Above all, be the heroine of your life and not the victim. The next step that I will take is stop saying you don't know. You know. Trust your gut, trust your instinct, and go with it. And if you get it wrong, do it again.